Welcome back to PH.d TV, and today we'll be going over the top affordable fragrances for guys in school. And fragrances on this list will be designed for you to smell good in school without breaking the bank. Because we know school is expensive, so why should you have to choose between buying expensive fragrances, or at least smelling like you're wearing expensive fragrances, and paying for school at the same time? And if you're a parent looking at this video in hopes to find some great options for your kid, I really do hope this helps, because I know a lot of these fragrances helped me in terms of confidence, having that extra boost to think that I could do better than what I was. And a specific rule I used going into these fragrances, I will be sticking under that $30 range because I did feel like that was a good range to go up to, so you can get very good options, but also so we can stick to a budget and keep these very affordable for you guys in school. First one is Nautica Voyage. Now this one's gonna be very easy, very simple, easy to find. It is the most sold fragrance on Amazon for men, and you will always find these in a rag store between that $12 to $20 range, never more than 20, never less than 12, which means it is affordable, it is popular. You will find use in this in every single facet. If you're doing a summer session at school, or even just spring and early fall, this will be an incredible option for you to give a shot with. And if you can wear it to the gym, wear it to a study session without just blowing everyone's minds with, this will be perfect for flying under the radar and also smelling like a champ. And it lasts all day. And as I said, with it being a gym fragrance, if you're not as much of a fan of the aquatic notes for a more everyday fragrance, this is a killer gym scent. You can't go wrong. Throw it in the bag. Up next we have Club Nuit Intense for Men by Armaf. The Creed Aventus clone that is yet to be beat. If you wear this, you will smell like you are wearing the most expensive fragrance that anyone is wearing on campus. Or in the online class, you'll be smelling yourself and loving it in your office or bedroom, wherever you do your online school. 2020. But in the instance that you see this a year or so down the road, or whatever it is, this will be the one that will make you stand out in the most incredible and impeccable way possible in the classroom. If you are single and you like someone in your class, wear this. You will stand out. It is a great signature smell, and they will want to smell it forever and ever and ever on you. That's not the point. We're talking about school, not romance. We ain't got no time for romance in school. But this really, honestly, is an incredible smell that you can put on. It will last you literally all day, all night if you're studying into the late hours with your group, and I guarantee you will get compliments on the daily. I would even go as far as to say people ask, what are you wearing? Take notes based on how good you smell. And the best part is that this is in the $27 average range. I have seen this right at 30 bucks. I've also seen this right at $23 for a 3.5 ounce bottle. But generally 27 bucks is that general range I've seen this at mostly. Now I know we said that we just don't have time for romance in school, but if you do, good for you. We have Calvin Klein 1 for Men, Shock. If you're a man, if you're in school, you have a significant other already, and you're running out of ideas, this guy is the ultimate cheap date night wear scent. It's so clean. It's just a sexy smell, very seductive. It is considered an oriental fragrance, which they do tend to lean to a more seductive vibe. End of story. Without being a fragrance guru, seduction in a bottle. Granted, I'm not gonna say that this is gonna be fine dining, but to say if you're in high school or college, you in your age range can probably get away with this being a great date night scent for all dates. If you're an older person, you might have a harder time pulling this off in a more fine dining type area, where the bill will be probably more expensive than 60 bucks. But for the $60 in lower price range for date nights, this will do just fine. But if you are in high school and if you are in college, returning to Club Nuit Intense Man by Armaf, I would suggest this to be the fine dining one if you want to impress. So long story short, if you are in college, if you are in high school, if you're a young man in school looking for affordable prices for good fragrances, you can get each of these at around that $25, $27 range for the 3.5 ounce bottle, a large bottle like this, 6.5 ounces. And you'll have one for your casual date night, and you'll have one for your real nice formal date nights. You just can't beat it. Lastly, this to me is the epitome of of young guy. Granted, I do think that you can smell like this fragrance as you get older, and even when you're 80, you can still pull this off as a great everyday smell. But I do feel like this complements the younger crowd a little bit better. In fact, I would consider this to be the Calvin Klein Eternity for Men for college and high schoolers.
And this is Curved by Liz Claiborne.
As I said, this is the Eternity for Men for school guys, for guys in school. If you asked me what a high schooler or a college person, if you asked me what a college or a high school young man smelled like, and you had to ask me what would be that one fragrance, not one that would stand out by any stretch of the imagination, and he wanted me to give a cliche answer that was good, and for the love of God was not Abercrombie and Fitch fierce, I would say Curved by Liz Claiborne. It's easily the most inoffensive, it is easily the most user-friendly, appealing. It's just not gonna hurt anyone's feelings if you wear this to a study group. If you sit next to someone at a desk, you're not gonna hurt anyone's feelings, but you're also gonna smell great. And this universal fragrance is great because if you like it for the classroom, you'll like it for dates. It can easily work on a date. May not be as good as Calvin Klein Shock, and definitely not as good as Club de Nuit Intense Man, but you can still wear this on a date if you just want to run over someone's house, or if someone's coming over your place, you just need to quickly throw something on, this will do. It even works in the gym. So say if you're going from school to the gym or the gym to school, you can easily make this the signature scent and leave all the other ones up to debate if you want that to be just special occasions, while this became a signature. And you will always find these in rack stores. You will always find these in Walmart. Rack stores, you'll probably have 50% chance. Let me back that up. You'll probably find them in there 80% of the time. But you'll always find this available at Walmart. Not as cheap as you would find it in a rack store, but you'll always find it in a Walmart and it'll still be well under 30 bucks, if not right at 30. At a rack store, this will be about 20. Lastly, if you just want to smell like the cool guy, if you just want to smell very classic, something that smells young and something that just smells fresh constantly like you just got out of the shower, I would go with Davidoff Cool Water. I do feel as if this is potentially the ultimate cheapie of all time. Yes, not the cheapest on our list, but in terms of quality fragrances, you'll find it hard to beat that this is about 25 bucks for a 4.5 ounce bottle. Mine is 6.5, but that was about 30 when I looked online. So you can get a big bottle for 30 bucks or a 4.5 ounce bottle for a little bit less. Regardless, you will smell like a genuine man in your surroundings. Oh yeah. And if anyone says that you're gonna smell like you belong in the 80s, just remind them that that Bod Really Ripped Abs body spray that your buddies are probably wearing was mimicked to vaguely smell like this. So while they're being wannabes with Bod Really Ripped Abs, you are being the man. And this lasts literally all day. And this really just works with aromatics more than anything. So basically you put it on, it's not gonna punch you in the face if you sit next to them. They're just gonna smell your scent in the air around them. Very light, very clean. Maybe even seductive, depending on who you ask. And that is the end of this episode. I really do hope this helped if you're trying to find a new fragrance to wear at school. If you just need some inspiration to buy something for your own kid. If you just need inspiration to find something for your own kid. Say if you just wanted to give them an extra boost, if you wanted to give them just one of those gifts because you love them. I really do hope this helped. Because I know how much smelling good made me feel more confident when I was in high school and college. And I just do feel like it can be a confidence game changer. If you like this, like and subscribe down low. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you next time on PH.d TV.